El Orfanato is the most successful movie of the Spanish film industry filmed in Spanish language. This movie is a very good example to see what type of decision making and what type of a decision making process over time may lead in following a step-by-step approach to the overall success of a movie project that inherently has very high levels of risk.
I think the Orfanato is a case about managing a project with a lot of uncertainty, and it's also a very successful project.
It actually shows how the production company, Rodar y Rodar, not only building on previous things that they had already done well, but especially looking at what they were doing during the process of the filmmaking, how that actually led to the overall success of the company. For example, the first thing that was very important for them was to create a real team environment.
It's a learning about the management of a complex project and determining what are the main elements for its success. It includes the composition of the project team. In the case of Orfanato, the selection of actress Belén Rueda, who managed to attract later on the financing of Telecinco, the selection of a good sponsor like Guillermo del Toro, the management of the inherent uncertainty in the project, both understanding it and then acting on it.
El Orfanato is a very interesting way of actually starting to study an industry like the movie industry. The film was a success. The case shows how the film actually made it to become a success in an industry that is hit by a serious crisis and has been hit by a crisis for the last 10 years already. So the film actually shows that it can be done differently, that we don't necessarily have to end up with an economic failure, and that there's a way that actually management can improve the overall production process of a film and end up in a huge economic success.
You will be asked to go through different stages of the life cycle of a project, understanding the different uncertainties that there are in each one of the phases and how they can be managed. And you can do that in a very interesting industry for many people like the movie industry, even though the conclusions that you can draw are not only applicable to that industry but generalizable to other industries that may share some of the difficulties, like a growing competition and decreasing demand, even though they are not as glamorous as the movie industry.